against Arsenal, the way Bernardo Silva and Rodri were going inside their 6-yard box to take the ball off Donnarumma. Tactically, very smart plan to disrupt Arsenal's midfield. But this is a different test tonight. This is one about mentality. Can't dwell on that game. This is a brand new one. They need the 3-point City. It's a bit loose there by O'Reilly. Here's Fleming. Shona, the French winger, finding Anthony, and Jadon Anthony, and Donnarumma has to make the first save of the game. Oh, there you go, that might just sharpen up the minds of Man City. It was good that from Burnley. Flag up now for offside, but the Italian goalkeeper, an early stop from Jadon. A bit loose out from O'Reilly in that midfield, but they broke well. And Anthony's a dangerous player. You give him the ball on the edge of the box. Chomp inside onto his right foot. Probably felt as though that was a comfortable save from Donnarumma with his wingspan. But Anthony began his career as a youth team player with Arsenal, so we'll see if we can do them a favour in this game today. He scored against City in the reverse fixture back in September. That turned out to be a 5-1 win though for Pep Guardiola's team. Bernardo Silva again. Semenyo, and here's Shirky. It's off the woodwork. There by Dubravka. What a big save that was for the veteran goalkeeper. And Shirky came so close for City. Brilliant this from Bernardo Silva. He knows there's no one in the box, so he just took that extra second to find the pass. But what a save this is from Dubravka. Shirky would have thought there, I'm scoring from here, I'm going high right. Plenty of the goal left to choose from. Great save.
You have to make it. You have to make it high. You have to put in 90 degree. You know, in the top corner.
In the opening 5 minutes of the game, you'll be thinking Shirky, why didn't they go left? Right, a really good save.
Dubravka. Guys, can you like this live? Oh, Haaland! Haaland! Oh, score! Scores! Haaland scored! Come on! 5 minutes. Haaland! Wow. How are you? How are you doing?
He's been there so many times before, Erling Haaland.
How are you doing? How are you doing?
They tried to press high there, Burnley. Well, good strength, good pace and the vision. And he's onside, and that's the ball he wants. Right in front of him, a couple of touches. What finish do you want? Little dink. Perfect start from City.
Tab goda, share goda, and goda. Nice. Man City scored.
So goals in back-to-back games for Haaland.
Man City scored.
Now in 5 matches against Burnley.
It takes only 5 minutes to score first goal.
You can tell on the bench there, and that's the feeling. You want that first goal just to soften any nerves, any anxiety.
Wow. Bird. Yeah, right. Burnley are close to 2 scores. Burnley are closed, but they didn't get it.
35 goals now for the campaign for Erling Haaland.
Thank you for the like. Thank you. What do you think about Kusanov? For now, he's middle class. He's middle class for now, but exceptional. He have exceptional qualities. he have to add more quality. He have to add more, you know. But it's good. It's good player. It's middle class. Haaland close to score second goal, but deflected by Burnley defenders. Oh, it's corner for wow, Kusano. Oh. Bernardo. But also Semenyo also I don't like it. I don't know why, but he's not a good player, you know. Oh, Semenyo, he have to add more qualities, you know. I like shit Cherky. Oh my gosh, Cherky, what a player! But Semenya, Doku, they are nothing. They have to, you know, they have to add more qualities. You know, they are not matured. They are not matured at all. Cherky, wow.
To disrespect the opponent, but you're right. Burnley is a chance because they're second bottom. They've got an awful goal difference themselves. They're not winning games. They're vulnerable. They were a class act in the Championship last season, broke nearly every single record. Burnley, Premier League's unforgivable. Defence was their foundation last season, and of course they lost their last line of defence to City. James Trafford, who moved on.
Oh, Burnley are on the relegation zone. They are on relegation zone.
Numbers and the records of last season: 100 points, 33 league games unbeaten, 30 clean sheets.
I didn't see them.
The Premier League is another level.
So they're gonna relegate. They're gonna relegate it. Because if they lose this game, this match, they have almost 12 big back record, 12 points. From that 12 point, if they get all, or if they didn't get all, they didn't qualify. They will be relegated.
Fantastic assist. If you have to have those players behind you, that's going to service Haaland. But a lovely finish.
They will be relegated from the Premier League.
A little bit anxious, hoping he took that one away. Made it look very easy. Love the timing there. That run for Erling Haaland. Like a sprinter in a relay. Sets off early, gets up to full speed, then the pass comes, and he's away. It's not like he's looking at the back.
Wolves are already relegated, right? Wolves. They are already relegated. I think so. I heard of that. Wolves are relegated.
Obviously the Arsenal one was massive, but that win against Liverpool off the back of a 2-2 draw against Spurs. That was the one that had them 4 wins on the spin. Part of a team that's unbeaten in 10, so they're peaking at exactly the right time. Some of the stats, as we saw earlier in the studio, are quite remarkable when it comes to this time of the year. And Man City, their mentality in the run is quite something. When it comes to the last 10 games of seasons over the past 4 years, they've lost only once. manager that comes from the team racking up those titles and domestic wins. Gives them elite mentality.
Walker.
That one defeat actually was at Brentford the final day 3 years ago. They have already crowned the champions. After park that goal though, because the next one for them is important. Next one in the game is important. Up towards Harden. Ekdal time to him. There's a Stev.
I've told you, Doku is nothing. He only showed
Asher Humphries.
how to dribble.
So James Ward-Prowse,
You
who's
know?
on loan here from West Ham,
He not only
hoping to be avoiding relegation with two clubs in the same season.
he tried to dribble, but he's not successful. Almost 50% successful.
Danger for now. Humphries there with the ball forward.
What a pass!
Josh Lawrence. Sent back to Hartman. Silver's back defending. Lauren wins it back.
Semenya, what did he do that for?
Anthony. Humphries.
Walker.
Walker. It's deflected. Dealt with by Kusanov. There's enough in it. 1-0 win so far for Man City just to keep them anxious and nervous. They have dropped 15 points and winning positions this season. There are a few games where they were ahead but were held to draws. One only a month or so ago at West Ham. Before that one too was that home match against Forest when they led twice but were paid back on 2 occasions. There's back-to-back draws back at that time just over a month ago. Saw them go 11 points behind and it felt like it was Arsenal's to lose. Been on charge ever since. Jeremy Dockett.
You see, Doku?
Price, touched off by Harman to Shirky. Some support now, Shirky.
ጎበዝ ወላሂ ሸርኪ ዋው
Lost that one away. Missed the chance there, Shirky, to pull the trigger. It's a nice City move. To go. He's the master of the sprint finish. He's only had more wins against Arsenal than against Burnley over his entire managerial career. Quarter of an hour gone here. Likewise on the south coast between Bournemouth and Leeds, and no goals there yet between two sides who are both aiming for a third straight win. To win that game, they'll be up in the top 6 tonight. Walker, lovely pass by him. It's Ian Fleming with a chance for Burnley. And the chance has come and gone.
Dua.
Well, what service by Kyle Walker. That should have been a real opening to make it one apiece. Tell you what, it's not the first chance as well, because that City backline is very high with no pressure on the ball, and that ball from Kyle Walker is excellent in between the two centre-backs. The man that's been in form, Fleming, I expected him to hit the target from there.
but he's not he looked like offside
He's got 9 league goals in a team which is bottom of 1. That's quite some going. Ian Fleming this season. 4 in his last 6 games. Previously with Millwall. Millwall, who may yet replace Burnley in this division next season. They're flying very high in the Championship. Behind the now champions of the second tier, Coventry City. Could be yet 2 more
Coventry City.
in this division next season. Unsackable if that's the case. Not sure Hartlepool are coming up anytime soon. You never know. Give them time. Lauren. Offside there against Fleming. Has been tough viewing for Burnley fans this season.
Pep
against their team at Forest on Sunday when they had that one-goal lead there at half-time through Fleming's goal, but after half-time a complete collapse, losing by 4 goals to 1. Interesting seeing Pep Guardiola there with his 2 assistants, 2 men rather, who won the title in previous jobs. Cover Toure as a player with Arsenal, Pep Binders as a coach with the Young Club at Liverpool. Keeps things fresh, I think. Pep doesn't mind changing the coaching staff. New voice, different ideas, same mentality. The backroom staff are a winning culture. Shirky. Ekdal with a header. And by Bernardo Silva. Nice pass out for Shirky.
Guys, why you don't like my live stream? Why? What's wrong?
Had a couple of goals, Shirky, positions that he's been in.
What's wrong with liking my live stream? I don't like my channel. I'm having got it.
Back to Kobo Toure in Arsenal's last title-winning team 22 years ago, and he won the title too with City in 2012 in the Aguero year. Palace team who won here 1-0 back in December before he's moved to Man City. Foul given against William C. Hartman. Bernardo Silva is a shining example to any school teachers or academy coaches. Don't always look for the biggest, strongest, the fastest one. Look for quality.
Again? What, Fernando? Ooh, Haaland. Oh, Haaland. 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 Haaland blocks. It's almost, or maybe it's almost goal.
Can't shake him off the ball either.
Look, it's almost goal. Ooh.
There's been talk he might return to Benfica, where he began his career. He was born in Lisbon. Debut campaign at Benfica as a teenager, won a treble there. A second treble perhaps before he departs City. The League Cup success in the back, the FA Cup semi coming up in the weekend against Southampton. Antoine Semenyo moving in behind at Hartman. It's a new look Man City now, isn't it, with Semenyo and Doku, flying wingers. Gives them lovely width, gives them the outball because they can both travel with the ball as well. Shirky's that maverick number 10 that Phil Foden was over the last couple of years. Nice to see Foden regain his form. Gain some confidence and try and get back into the team if possible. Hard 11 to get into. Kassanov now moving forward. A slip though, it was unfortunate. Really see the self-belief and the confidence building week on week for Abdulkadir Kassanov, who's still just 22 years of age, still a young. I think he might be the best in the Premier League this time next year. He's got all the attributes. Now he's starting to mature, put the games behind him. Absolutely rapid back there as well, so quick. Guarantee that a fit Ruben Diaz gets straight back in the team again. Okay, he looks like a player that's played 250 games for City. Slotted in really well. Class act. It's Gay. Doku. Bernardo Silva.
if Bernardo Silva keep playing like this, he will be man of the match if Man City win. Bernardo Silva is everywhere. Everywhere.
Nunes.
You will see him on the back, in the middle, attacking plays, everywhere. You see him.
Gay.
You will see him.
Shaggy. By Josh Lawrence. One of them players.
እንዴ
Cherky,
ከዚህ
where
በላይ ምን
doesn't
ሊያልኩ
matter who you
ፈልገው
support, you like watching him play. He's an absolute maverick. He was nurtured by the academy at Lyon, where he made his first team debut when he was just 16. Lovely turn by Semenyo, and now he's Bernardo Silva. His touch just got away from him, and he came Ekdal to put it behind for a corner. That's why he's got his hands on his head there, Bernardo Silva, because it's very unlike him to take a sloppy first touch. Maybe he was thinking about the next pass.
He is not lucky. He is not lucky at all.
This time it's Ryan Nuri over the corner. Rather being watched there by Humphries. So Riley, who was free and trying to squeeze that one in there by the post, and
Oh, really?
Dubravka just about got down there in time. He must have seen it very late, Dubravka, so it's an excellent save. Just drifted around the far post there, O'Reilly. Just made sure he got his whole body in his hands in front of that header. Here's Doku, Pashona, Ekdal. Far too much of
Look at Bernardo Silva.
past 10 minutes Burnley out. Really despondent time for them, so you have to feel for their players in terms of trying to keep their heads up and maintain their morale. One win their previous 24 games. Shirky kept it low. The Braga saw it coming. Yeah, I think they've been very honest this season, Burnley. It's when you come into the Premier League, it's levels. It's hard to stay in the division. Another strike from Shirky. The two teams who came up with them look as though they'll both survive, some of them with plenty of room to spare. Leeds on the brink of that survival too now, you'd imagine. You always talk about recruitment, and maybe that's an area where those two clubs have excelled this season, and maybe Burnley haven't quite matched up to it. Yeah, I think it's forward players, isn't it? The Leeds forward line is strong, as is the Sunderland forward line. There's goals in both teams. Actually think back to last summer, and Burnley lost some of their best players. You mentioned Trafford, who went to City. Josh Brownhill, last year's top scorer, moved on to CJ Egan-Riley, the former defender from City, went to Marseille in French football.
What a counter attack.
Have a chance to attack here with Anthony. He has scored 7 times this season. Standout performers. It's loose from shoulder. Silva into O'Reilly. Very comfortable high up the pitch, given he was at number 10 in the youth team at City. Here's Gay.
O'Reilly.
Semenyo.
Cherky.
Mateus Nunes. Cherky, Semenyo. It's come the way of O'Reilly. Dubravka popped it away. Oh, what football. 1 and 2 touch football that from City. It's like a training ground routine. 1 and 2 touch. Players just popping it off, getting on the move. Would have been a great goal.
Yeah.
Almost like watching their peak team of 2 or 3 years ago. You see the rhythm, the swagger oozing now through this team. To add to Erling Haaland's goal, which divides these two sides, it was scored after only 5 minutes. Shirky. Semenyo.
Cherky.
Bernardo Silva.
Gay. Oh!
Nipped away by Shona. It can be quick. He's got support there too from Fleming. And that's the pass too. And here is Zian Fleming. Fleming for Burnley. Kusanov who
Wow.
had to make sure there Kusanov that he didn't foul Fleming at the same time. Mistake.
What?
Yeah, he there just took his eye off the ball. That's the small wins for Burnley. That ball over the top. It is on. Kusanov just done enough there slightly.
Kusanov. Oh, he didn't touch it. He didn't touch the ball. Okay, like the stream, guys. Who is here with me? Who is here with me? Who is here with me? Man, no negaras. Hey.
Cherky's excellent with that ball, you know. It's easy to keep an eye on whoever's got the ball in the City, but his movement pulling into areas. Now he's gone high right. They keep finding him. Just switch place with Semenyo. Cherky. Pass there for Semenyo. Doku and Haaland square. Here is Doku. And Hartman got that with a challenge. That means Spencer a corner. It must be a nightmare. We've said it for many a year when you watch Man City trying to play against them. It must be an absolute nightmare because players just pick up different positions. Where Doku is, if you're Carl Walker, you're thinking, right, I'll get near Doku. All of a sudden, he's on the right-hand side of the pitch. Walker may have been mesmerised by Doku many years in training in the past when they were teammates at Manchester City. The medical team are on here to deal with Martin Dubravka. This will be a worry, holding that right knee. Well, without him, they could have been 3-0 down. Man who was signed on a free transfer last summer from Newcastle.
Oh.
Newcastle Player of the Year, but lost his place there under Eddie Howe.
Dubravka is injured.
They've all come here at Moore.
Burnley goalkeeper injured.
Whether this was a
Okay.
a bang there against the post. Yeah, looks like it. Here's contact off the post. It'll be painful, but
Yes.
one that you can't shake off. Just to remind you, 1-0 here, but still goalless at the vitality between Bournemouth and Leeds. Leeds, with a point, would go 9 clear on that survival line. They'd be up to that 40-point mark. They won their previous 2 matches at home against Wolves and famously away at Manchester United. Nice moment there from Cherky to Dubravka. Asking him how you saved that one in the top corner. Dubravka's okay. Corner was a weak one from Nuri and turned away by Shona. From those 11 attempts on goal, City with just the one that's counted. 66 goals now for the campaign. That's 3 more than Arsenal. scored for now, which has them top of the table. Kane, it's behind Doku. Walker. Crowd scampering. Solomon with a header. Here goes Doku. Then Semenyo first to it. Here's Hartman. Comfortable fall there for Jeremy Doku. Seem to be innocuous, and sometimes those are the ones that cause the most discomfort. Yeah, they're the worry. Contact injury. Laurent. Totally accidental. Oh, his front four for a fifth successive game. Jeremy Doku scored the last away match at Chelsea. It's the first of three remaining away matches for City. The following two could be awkward ones. Away to Everton on Monday night, a night match there is not going to be an easy one for them. And away at Bournemouth, which might well be Andoni Iraola's final home game in charge at Bournemouth. So that home matches against Brentford, Palace, and Aston Villa on the final day. Away there by Ekdal. Cherky, moving beyond the Swede. Semenyo out to his right. Cherky's going only one way.
Haaland.
The final pass, but couldn't quite achieve it. I don't blame him, but if he had pulled the trigger and scored from there, it would have been one of the goals of the season. Doku. Shimmy inside. Bernardo Silva now. Here's Gay. To up the rhythm, up that tempo. Towards the first half here. Here's Aït-Nouri. Chuck is the key because he's standing in a position where the Burnley midfield players can't see him. Doku, set back to Aït-Nouri. He's yet to score his first goal for City. His right foot is his weaker one. Technique on his left side, maybe. Just looked a little bit stiff when he was taking that with his right foot there. Looked awkward. I don't think he believed he probably could have scored, but look at this run from Cherky, away from the midfield, driving on. He's thinking I'll probably go right to Semenyo, but it opened up for him. Here's Humphreys. Chelsea youngster before moving to Burnley. £35 million, absolute bargain. Well, we may well see star for the French national team in the World Cup this summer too. He won Olympic silver under Thierry Henry 2 years ago in Paris. Humphreys. Ward-Prowse. So these are the areas where City can or will sweat a little bit when Burnley just have the ball. They inch up the pitch. You've scored just one goal in their last 5 home games against City. That came in a 4-1 loss here in 2019. They've had a couple of first half chances this evening. That's why City have to get their foot down and get the next goal. Semenyo. Cherky. That touch. A foul on Ekdal. Actually been a couple of away games this season with Burnley coming behind to pinch decent points. One at Chelsea. Fleming scored in stoppage time and one at Liverpool. And you feel as though if a team can get daylight and get the second goal in the game, there's not much chance of Burnley then coming back. walloped against Forest at the weekend. The end of that hat-trick for Morgan Gibbs-White, which really helped Forest put away from that relegation zone too. Took Burnley down. He's now flying at Bayern Munich. St. Company, former champion too with Man City. That dramatic career move from Burnley to Bavaria. The Bundesliga title last weekend and chance of a treble this campaign too for Bayern. There are some question marks and doubts as to whether Scott Parker will remain with Burnley next season. Second season in charge, did a wonderful job last year to get them promoted. So we'll get to keep a team in this division. Yeah, it must be a very awkward conversation that between the hierarchy of Burnley and Scott Parker. Proved in the Championship can get his record there with several clubs is highly impressive. For them, Bournemouth, Burnley. Wait and see whether he feels like now is time for a change. So half-time here, just over 5 minutes away. Here's the corner. Good one too. Dubravka gets it away. He goes to Sonov and then Harden. Referee gives a free kick in favour of Burnley. Out there by a City player. Dubravka done well getting the flight of that ball under pressure from Bernardo Silva. Burnley are a famous old club themselves, twice former champions. Their last title came back in 1960. They still with a win against Man City 66 years ago. Potts in charge back then. The main road behind that stand on the far side is named Harry Potts Way. And Walker there doing a mess. Here's Harden skipping past Ekdal. Now Doku. And back the gate. And Bernardo Silva. Doku. See much on that for Aït-Nouri. My eyes are always drawn to Cherki because he hasn't really affected the game in terms of an assist or a goal, but he's in some fantastic positions, really deep in behind Burnley midfield in front of the three centre-backs. City can't get him the ball, he will have an effect on the game. It's been tough viewing for the fans here. They've had no home win since October. Set to be the third season in a row which Burnley have been relegated from this level, their 10th demotion for the top tier in their history. Goes without saying, when you come off from the Championship, you have to have huge investment. Maybe that's what's been a little bit lacking in the windows that have just gone. Good pass there to try and find Jeremy Doku, who is so quick. Get the ball in play too, and nearly picked out Erling Haaland. That's good defending by Maxime Estève. Well, because you can see the panic on Dubravka's face, this could easily deflect into the goal. Running back towards your own goal, it was fizzed across the 6-yard box. Best thing he done there is he got the bottom half of the ball there, Estève, and got it over the bar. Cherki. Fleming. Fell to Aït-Nouri. The bounces and no damage done for Dubravka.
3 minutes away.
Was a loose one by Kyle Walker. Hey Nuri. Their last 14 successive wins against Burnley City have racked up 51 goals. Just one in the first half here. Burnley have got to keep it that way. Got to go in at half time, trailing one if they can.
2 minutes to go.
Righty there with a close eye on Zian Fleming. I think that Nico O'Reilly is moving to be a shoo-in for the Young Player of the Year award this season. Absolutely. Nailed on. Might be in contention for the main prize, the way he's been playing. Just 21 years of age. He's been the most used player this season, starting 26 league matches in his first full season in the first team picture. Manchester boy as well, joined the club when he was just 8 years of age. He is now in possession. So it was nicked away though by James Ward-Prowse. Experience came in there ahead of you, but O'Reilly got a challenge in to put it out of play for a throw. And that'll please the Burnley fans. This is where Ward-Prowse normally excels. Set plays. Have a couple of options here. James Ward-Prowse, he's got the diagonal drill towards the far post, or he can try and whip it onto the penalty spot. So into first half, added time to go, which there'll be at least 2 minutes.
2 minutes added.
James Ward-Prowse. It's a good ball in there, came the way of Ekdal. Humphries there too. And Kassanov puts it behind for a corner. Brilliant ball. He'll never lose that, James Ward-Prowse, to whip that ball right in behind City's back line to cause chaos, uncertainty. So on the cusp of half-time, with a defensive anxiety for Man City. And Burnley create a chance here to level things up. Fleming's normally their go-to man. These scenarios, wide free kicks, corners. Ward-Prowse with the ball in. Away there towards the back post, as Step was there too. Danger seen away by Manchester City. There's Kassanov. Breaks for Hartman. Looking only for Schooner. Anyway, it's half-time at the Vitality, and a goalless first half there between Bournemouth and Leeds. Points for Bournemouth takes them 7th tonight. Leeds would go 9 points above that survival line. Half-time at Turf Moor, and a scoreline that right now means City would go top and Burnley would be going down. Just the one goal, and it came early, inside 5 minutes, scored by that.
Good, like that. Okay. Iyole iyole iyoteya makina ya baɗe dukoteya. Iyole iyole iyole. Is my network now working or what? Guys, is my network now working? Is my network bad? Sucked. Sucked. It's over. It's over. It's over for Liam Rosner. Oh my gosh. Astaghfirullah. Cancelo forced it off after just 20 minutes with any problem.
And now it's Antoine Semenyo from his first touch. The shot blocked by Maxime Stead. Oh, for him, it was a terrible first touch. It was a big chance for City. Semenyo's numbers have just dropped off over the past month or so after blistering start to his career since his move from Bournemouth. One goal in his previous 8. That one was probably concentration because he's probably thinking as the ball got fizzed into him, I'm going to touch and finish this, so he took his eye off the first touch. Bernardo Silva. Semenyo, back to Mateus Nunes. O'Reilly. Pushing into midfield this evening with Rodri dropping out, Nuri coming in. The rotation's incredible. Bernardo Silva's come all the way out to this right-hand side to find a bit of space.
Yes.
Shoulder. He's switching to a 5-man defence this evening with Humphries coming in, Walker out at right back. To be fed back here. It's Doc who's on the ball for City. Up right
Matthias Nunes.
Foster, Fernando Breuer, 4 players in reserve. Bernardo Silva.
Tricky.
Quick beat that time to get past that Burnley defence. It's the only thing sometimes, because he is so skillful, opposition players won't dive in, so they'll stay on their feet waiting to try and do a trick. Maybe if you get in that position next time, take the shot. But Rodri anchors City. We don't know the full extent of the injury sustained at the weekend against Arsenal when he limped off late on.
Yeah, to take her off.
This evening, only appeared twice in the league all campaign. The bench is very strong. They went through a phase, City, in the early part of the league, where there was loads of kids on the bench. Tonight's bench is stacked. Cherky, 3 in the attack with him. Cherky allowed to drive. Semenyo. Keep it down. Not a great pass. I think he's just asking. You can read his lips up. Ryan, give me a better ball. That should be wide. Again, Cherky got in a fantastic position. Just got to take care with that final ball. Just a bit too heavy. The weight of the pass. Just overhit. Put Semenyo on the stretch. He scored 1 goal against Burnley in the first half of the campaign against the Vitality back in December. They're frustrated the fact that the pass was not the best and they spurred a chance to open up a 2-goal lead. Those are the small little things where Pep up against Cherky will be a little bit frustrated because he is so good. Now behind, and Matheus Nunes came across. That was alert defending by the right back. And again, half a chance to Burnley. Yeah, I think that would have been the message from Scott Parker at half time. If you get a chance, just flip it around the back 4, test them.
Matthias Nunes. Thanks to Matthias Nunes.
He's prepped them at half time because he would have seen the same pitch as Scotty Parker saw. Like Burnley going long. So he's obviously prepped them for that, Guardiola. See the subs there, all ears. Guardiola vents his frustration. And Burnley have the corner. Ward-Prowse will take it. That's Winger. Flicked away by Mark Gay. Ball by Walker. Bit of a slip there by Nunes. Shauna had to go. Arnold played a good pass for Jeremy Doku. Back goes Walker. Oh, that would have been interesting if Doku had got that out of his feet. Foot race of Carl Walker. Walking out the big switch of play, looking to find Hartman. Nunes wins that header. It's a touch by O'Reilly. Trying to squeeze as much as possible, Burnley. Credit to them. Want to try and give their fans something to get behind. Stay turned boys, far from full tonight. Semenyo. 2 to beat. That's Matheus Nunes. Led by Ainuri, taken up by Doku. Cherky. Still the idea, but Lauren came with the challenge. Will press. Just by Harman. Again. By Jonah. It's a throw for Burnley.
Game Rob cut.
Ivan Radke into Lauren. Now Hartman. It's a Stev. forward shoulder. Not thick on two. It's Humphries. Humphries just dragging back his man Doku. The referee saw that foul but played the advantage. Pep's not happy. He's not happy watching this in game. He wants more from his team. He wants more cutting edge. Scars of those points and slips away in draws this season. That West Ham one springs to mind a few months ago. Away at Spurs, but at half-time they had a 2-goal lead there, but let that slip. Lawrence pass there, there may be an offside against Walker. The event will go through to Donnarumma. Table since back in August, since the opening week of the season. They've gone 4-0 away at Wolves. They've lost their next 2 games. Against Spurs, away against Brighton. They fell away, but back they've come. Nunes. Semenyo took that well. Here's Haaland. When they do quicken up the tempo in the final third, Man City, they're very, very dangerous. Seems to come alive in the 8-yard box. Recognises where the space is. Does get a bit fortunate where it breaks to him.
They are saying, Haaland, Haaland, Haaland.
First half, Haaland second half. Donnarumma. Right finds Mateus Nunes. He had that awkward moment a few days ago against Arsenal. Saw Kai Havertz get Arsenal back on terms at the Etihad Stadium. So far, Italian goalkeeper. Doku mustn't be caught in no man's land, City. They mustn't be caught in protecting a 1-0. Got to shake that off, get your foot down, go and get the second goal of the game. Burnley have got to stay stubborn. Could be their last chance of staying in the Premier League. Avoid defeat here, they would survive for a few more days at least. Semenyo. Missing defenders, Josh Lawrence. Just caught gadding on that, Shirky. And Bernardo Silva. Doku. Kassanov. And Shirky. Kassanov. Way back with Gay. Nuri. Shirky. Son. The Burnley players are not in a position. That's the problem for City. Might have to get it out wide to Doku or Semenyo and take players on. Spaced out Bernardo Silva. Early structure has been organised and disciplined. On the end of some hidings over the years against Pep Guardiola's teams, but not so far tonight. Uri, Bernardo Silva. That's Doku. Worth a hit. It's been tactical by Guardiola because Bernardo Silva's playing more on the right side in this second half. Worth a hit on the edge of that box from Doku. To achieve his 7th league title in 10 seasons at Man City. Camino will change if they get the second goal. They're struggling here, Man City. So a set piece for Burnley, and again James Ward-Prowse, the man who will send this one in there. Ekdal in the back post area, steps up there in the attack too. I would have thought they recognise the quality of James Ward-Prowse, so that City line feels a little bit high to me. I think the yard box line would look a better one. Ward-Prowse, excellent ball again, nearly came for Ekdal. Came back for Hartman. Typical one there for Hartman to keep down and flies high and over the top. Meantime, we have a goal under the vitality in the game between Bournemouth and Leeds. Now a goal here, and Bournemouth have hit the front to Junior Krupi. Scores once again. Really wants any goal by him. He's the 11th league goal.
Bournemouth scores.
To put Bournemouth one up there. They have a chance to go in the top 6 with a win tonight. What a ball from Senesi. Centre-back just stepping into midfield. Evaded a couple of tackles. Look at this for a weighted pass into his stride. Lovely touch and finish. Sought after player Marcus Senesi. His Bournemouth contract expires this summer. Likewise, Junior Krupi. 11 goals now for the campaign for him. A terrific first campaign for him for the Cherries. Bournemouth on course for a third straight win to make it 14 league matches unbeaten. They're 1-0 just past the hour mark. Could be going into 6th. Chelsea exactly down that table tonight. Big news that broke earlier on today. Liam Rossini sacked by Chelsea. With that 5th straight defeat without scoring. Last night to Brighton. Cherky, Nunes. Cherky. Still the only Harvey goal. 5 minutes in separates these two at Turf Moor. Bernardo Silva. Doku. Drops the shoulder. Not past Walker, but Humphries behind him. Walker just delaying. Took a chance there. Yeah, he's looking for options and there weren't many on. That's why you have to take the extra touch there, Carl Walker. Doku finding Cherky.
Cherky.
Albert Ekdal. Now Fleming. Sonov sends it back to So back we go again to the Sadko as we just see Bournemouth go one up, but a mistake there by James Hill at the back, and Noah Okafor got in behind.
Why Leeds?
So nearly one apiece there, Dom. Oh, he went for exactly the same finish. Erling Haaland went for the little dink over the goalkeeper. Scored a couple of goals in that tremendous win just over a week ago at Old Trafford. Noah Okafor got 1-2 at the weekend against Wolves rather. Spurned that chance to get Leeds back level at Bournemouth this evening, so Bournemouth still leading 1-0. Bernardo Silva. The changes on the way for Man City. Doku. Walker. Now Shona. Foul there on Kyle Walker. Yeah, a bit of contact on Bernardo Silva's foot there from James Ward-Prowse, but not a penalty. Sounds like nothing in that from the VAR's point of view. So off goes Antoine Semenyo. One player now coming on for City. Also departing Ryan Aït-Nouri, Nico Gonzalez coming on, so we'll see O'Reilly move back to left back again. Need to be too pleased there, Aït-Nouri, to have been hauled off. And zip issues as well. It's the odd Arsene Wenger. It's that old frustration when you're fuming and your zip's gone.
Kasongo ye mubari naga Kasongo mbona wewe Kasongo ye
See a long throw here from Kyle Walker, and with the armband for Burnley. It's a 2-year deal when he moves here, so we'll wait to see whether he hangs about for next season, which is set to be the second tier. That throw, away by O'Reilly, forward again by Hartman, straight to Semenyo, excellent touch by him, and now he finds Ryan Shirky, free up there to his left-hand side. Shirky. His sight now, slip that away, top three Burnley players to try and stop him. That might be the one thing that helps City. Burnley have got to come out and commit. Got to find the equaliser. The City might find a bit of space. The foul there by Fleming on Nico Gonzalez. You think at some point Burnley players have to commit more going forward. Good challenge by Hartman. Ward-Prowse. Asher Humphries. Hartman. He's a former title winner himself, but Dutch club final played under Arne Slot a few years ago. Shona, Lazio last summer. Ekdal, Anthony.
Cosano.
He looks so comfortable now in that right back position. Yeah, it's took him a bit of time to try and learn the position. Midfield player by trade.
Savinho.
Shirky, dancing here, finding some room, and with a little flick up to himself. Marker able to claim it. He's a player that you pay money to watch, but he'll drive Guardiola off the wall at times. Now then, it's all happening at the Vitality, where it was 1-0 Bournemouth, who saw Leeds hit the post to Okafor moments ago. Well, they're now level at one apiece. And the ball driven in there, and it found a way through. The shot by Woody Nyonto to make it 1-1. on to Leeds and back on level terms. I think it took a massive deflection on the way through there. I think it came off Hill. You might see a better angle of it here. James Hill, that ball defender here, off his heel. And it may well be a James Hill own goal there. It's got Leeds that level. The own goal confirmed now for James Hill. So Leeds back level there, away at the Vitality. It was a 2-2 draw with these two sides met at Ether Road back in September. City fans doing their bit, trying to drive their team on. Reminder, with a one-goal win here, City would be top, but only top by virtue of goals scored. Level on points with Arsenal, level on goal difference. 3 goals above the Gunners. Dockett. Now Gay. To O'Reilly. Left back, but still able to move forward and join the attack. Cherky. Gonzalez. And Gay. Every Arsenal fan hoping that Burnley can get back into the game. Burnley still play Arsenal too. They have a trip to the Emirates Stadium in a few weeks' time. They still have a role to play in the title race beyond tonight. Gay moving forward now. It comes to Savinho. And Savinho looked to place that one, but again, De Bruyne in the way. Just fell a little bit awkward that to Savinho. So a City corner, which their captain will take. Close defended by Fleming. Let's have a try again. Sure one. Sevilla. Bernardo Silva. Chance to shoot for Ryan Cherky. Chances tonight, Cherky.
Cherky.
It's a dangerous player to leave on the edge of the box, completely unmarked. Stood ball with the first touch, but he dragged the second. That's a nice assist, or maybe an assist. Pass into Gay, just couldn't finish it off. It's not an easy finish that from Savinho, trying to fire that through bodies. On target after half time. Shona now departing for Scott Marcus C. Lyle Foster coming on, so this may well be a change of shape now. Front two. Well, Foster with the World Cup with South Africa all being well this summer. Scored 3 times this season and a couple of goals for the AFCON for South Africa at the turn of the year. Work a few days ago to overcome Arsenal in what was such a mammoth occasion. So he needs to make sure that result really counts by winning this game here. Dubravka to a step. Harman. It's Kassanov. O'Shea and Karen were talking about a potential twist that might be left. That might be the game that Arsenal think they could rack up a few goals against Burnley. Advantage. There's Doku. It was foul by O'Reilly. Spurs. Also scored in the win at Wolves. Defeats at Old Trafford. Short trip north of those fans from Manchester United to get to Turf Moor, East Lancashire. Also travelled away to watch their team this season. Have seen them drop points 8 times. They've had 4 defeats and 4 draws away from home. Well, it would have felt good 6 minutes in when they took the lead, but they've not capitalised on that. Credit to Burnley. Ago, 1-0 win there when Semenyo scored in the first half for them, and later on in that game they had to hang on in many ways for the win. I think there's always been a manager, Pep, that's very respectful of his opposition. While we sit here and we talk about goal difference, he'll talk about the 1-0 win if they get it. Knows how difficult these games can be. The 1 goal win will be one more game ticked off by City and more pressure heaped upon Arsenal.
Yes.
Prowler though, Pepe once more. City fans trying to lift their team as well. To go. He's away. Nico Gonzalez. It's a mistake by him, and now Burnley could be away here. Lyle Foster. Fleming's up there with him. Fleming. Cushion touch for Foster. Sliced by him, but kept in by Anthony. Up from offside. Burnley might have made more of that. That's just where you're looking for that little bit of quality, that little bit of finesse. Sliced it badly there, Foster. I think Doku's the outball. Got to keep giving him the ball on the left-hand side. He can take Kyle Walker on it and get his team up the pitch. Harmon. Good work there by Ward-Prowse. You mentioned Erling Haaland, second half of the game. As we know, he can spring into life in a split second. Anthony. Bernardo Silva. Gonzalez. Savinio. Getting beyond Walker, but not beyond Hartman. Good tackle by him. Kept in by Walker. I think the spirit's been good, Burnley. It's levels and quality. They're trying. Scott Parker said at times this season they have been short in terms of quality, but he's never been fearful of their determination and their commitment. Seen that tonight. Shirky. Scared went diving in, good tackle, good defending, will be in at the expense of a goal. Yeah, that's what they need, Man City. They can pick the passes all they like, but when they get in this area, they've got to have someone that's direct, whether that's Doku or Cherky, try and commit defenders. Savinio, Bernardo Silva, Cherky, Mateus Nunes. Savinio. Wolf-Prowse. Bernardo Silva. Excellent control. Hung up well. And arriving was Gay. Good defending back there to catch that ball by Lawrence. Oh, amazing defending. Just thought that was points again. Double their lead. Here's Doku now. Here's Gay on that right foot. Pass it for Shirky. Savinio. Bernardo Silva. What's in the Mateus Nunes? Hung up again. Palmed away by Dubravka. Gay went in there, but just touched out by Walker. Pressure building. Shirky. Getting beyond Lauren. Squaring up instead. Just a bit too high, that cut that perhaps. Running hard. Yeah, just a little bit too high. It's good play that from City to work the ball into Cherky, who's been direct. He sees Haaland to his left-hand side. You think along the floor would have been an easier finish. This is really good defending from Lauren at the far post. He knows that someone's behind him. Brave defending. Despite all their endeavour, all their hard work tonight, Burnley just over 10 minutes away. Their relegation being confirmed this evening. Become the ultimate yo-yo team. This will be the 5th successive year moving between the top two tiers. Before that, they've had 6 years in a row in this division under Sean Dyche. They've got to believe that they can get the game back to 1-1, and it's no time at all for City to recover. That's the awkward part for City. Burnley score late. That's Ekdal. There's been some late drama at certain more this season. And also the game against Brentford here a couple of months ago, that 4-3. Damsgaard scored a winning goal. Keith Andrews' team, and Ashley Barnes had that one that was short off a contentious handball. That felt like an inflating moment in Burnley's campaign back in mid-February. Yeah, they're the ones that sting. At the time, you think, is it not going to be our year? Decision's just going against us. Fresh legs coming on, though, for Scott Parker's men. Send on Armando Broya, Florentino. On loan for the campaign for Benfica. Opposite midfield player, with a change up front, we'll see top scorer Fleming go off. And there's good first half chances for Burnley. Placed by Broya, who scored moving here last summer for £20 million. He was signed for Chelsea. One goal was coming off the bench to win a point at Bournemouth back in December. Humphrey's also going off. I would imagine that will put Burnley into a back four. Hartman down at left back, Carl Walker in at right back. Still looks like they're playing with a 5. Lauren, who's dropped in for now. Here's Doku. Gay. Bernardo Silva.
Como quase tá Dennis.
Gonzalez again. Still tenacious. 6 next month by Walker. Shirky. Gusano. Nunes. Shirky. And that by a step. Lozano, there's Florentino. And then Ward-Prowse was just caught from behind. The game well, Andy Madley tonight, minimum bus. Over the card show. That is the state of play then. We tick towards the final few moments here. City going above Arsenal. The top two will both have 5 games to play. City top on goals scored. FA Cup semi-final coming up the weekend against Southampton, who beat Arsenal at the quarter-final stage, and Southampton on a terrific run. Next league match is on Monday week against Everton. Doku. Haaland sets off again. And Doku finds
Yeah.
it. But that time is a bit behind Erling Haaland, just a little bit
Careful.
short. Savinio. Good challenge by Hartman. Timed that one well, but it will be a corner. Just waiting for a stick of a chance, Erling Hartman. Still his only goal. The difference between these two sides tonight. Savinio's corner. Now he tries to beat it. It's come back for Doku.
Bernardo. Ahora se ahora sí.
Bernardo Silva. Still Bernardo Silva. Nico Gonzalez. And the whistles wide for a goal.
Ay,
kick.
González.
Not too far away. Yeah, just he was trying to find one through bodies there, Nico Gonzalez. Well, it's been a good second half on the South Coast, and now Bournemouth are back in front against Leeds. Bournemouth 2, Leeds 1. Excellent work there by Tyler Adams with the assist. Finished off by Ryan, so 2 subs there. Have combined for Bournemouth, who lead there by 2 goals to 1. Ryan's 3rd goal in the Premier League. Oh, it's an excellent move. Tyler Adams and Scott there involved. Nice way to pass and then whipped in. Ryan there, that's a hard finish on the half volley. So again, Bournemouth heading up in the top 6 as it stands, with their 3rd straight win. Well, there's back-to-back wins at Arsenal and up at Newcastle. Another James Ward-Prowse free kick incoming. Reminder again that as things stand at the moment, if Burnley was to lose the game, they'd be down this evening with 4 games still to play. Still would change yet. It's a bit fidgety. It's Pep Guardiola. Early sent on. Still would change yet. It's a bit fidgety. It's Pep Guardiola. Full-time whistle, but also it seems with frustration, absolutely. That'll be the thing that's getting under Guardiola's skin at the minute. Frustration. The fact that they've scored after 6 minutes, they've not put Burnley away, and it's uncomfortable. That's different. There was a clearance there by Erling Haaland. Second time with a header. Given away by Bernardo Silva. When did you ever see that? Bernardo Silva just clearing the danger. Good pass by Gonzalez. Now Jeremy Doku. Set back for Bernardo Silva, and Haaland is there.
What a save by Dubravka.
On the edge of the box there, especially on his left foot. Again, not for the first time. Burnley defenders putting their body on the line. In recent weeks, we've seen signs of Arsenal becoming edgy and a bit tense. A few moments in this game where City showing some similar characteristics. Oh, absolutely. It's nervy times. What you have to do is find the way to win at all costs. Shirky, still for the running. Move towards stop and shine.
Haaland. He hit himself.
Bernardo Silva. Shirky. And there's O'Reilly. Another chance has come and gone. Wow, that's a sitter. That is a horrendous miss. This is a very, very easy finish. Whether he's onside or not, that should have been in the back of the net. So into Aditami Gobe. Foster, all that for Burnley. We're going to have at least 4 minutes to play.
Nice, Bernardo.
Bernardo
Silva must be the player of the match. Yeah.
He elected for possession. Here's Gay. Fine line now for City. Either keep in possession or find a territory. Getting high up the pitch. More goal to use elsewhere, and the vitality, the 4th goal of the game between Bournemouth and Leeds, goes for the home team. Bournemouth now lead by 3 goals to 1. There is stoppage time there, and Evan Nilsson surely sealed that game for Andoni Iraola's team. What a campaign they're having, what a campaign it could well prove to be as they pursue European football for the very first time. Although we're hearing that goal has been ruled out now after a VAR review, offside given, so no goal there for Evan Nilsson. It remains 2-1 to Bournemouth in stoppage time on the South Coast. Do City work this one short or put it in the box to finish the game off? Cherky wants this played short. Savinho. Cherky. Doku. On another night, it could have been 5. They lacked that clinical edge, and you just wonder, the course of the entirety of the campaign, come that final day when all the numbers get totted up, they'll look back on this night, lose some of these missed chances. Pulled further away, maybe, but it's all about the win. Bernardo Silva. Savinho. Bernardo Silva, intricate feet. He was there too. Strezel. Royal will give chase. Cristiano. This one, and Harder might get there too. Out came Dubravka. Just bounced in favour of Dubravka. Only just.
1 minute left.
City fans must be absolutely petrified. And they'll tell you that's been their mindset for the past 50 years or so. It's only been the last decade when things have been going their way. This is a massive minute in the Premier League for Burnley and City. Burnley goal here will keep them alive for a few more days at least. And keep Arsenal in the box seat. Harman back helping out now, but he can't help back. Give it away to Walker. Edwards to Burnley. He's through a dramatic finale here. There may well be yet. There'll be a Burnley corner. Incredible. How's your nerves? Well, who saw this finale coming? As the tension mounts, the nerves belong to Guardiola and co. When Dubravka's up there to attack the corner. Oh, they can't look. The emotions of the title race. Clear to see. Burnley with the corner, in by Ward-Prowse. Gay on the header. There's Savinio. Ward-Prowse battling for that. Dubravka yet to get back. But there goes the full-time whistle. Relief for Pep Guardiola. Arsenal have been top for 200.